I'm live. Okay, let me see if I can adjust this lighting. Man, I've got to be honest, I was in my feelings today. Really in my feelings today. I don't know if anyone who ends up watching this is an astrologer or something. Let me know what's up with the planets because, my goodness. All right, so I'm just going to do like a daily message. Let's see. I'll start with the oracles. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, what does the collective need to know right now? Generally, what do they need to know? Take a fucking trip. They broke your heart. You are giving away your power. Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you. They broke your heart. Fuck them. So I wonder if, and you're giving away your power, you're a badass, act like it. Maybe there's like a situation where someone is having trouble letting go, which, you know, we've all been there, right? Eat your fucking vegetables. This deck is so blunt. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. So there's like a feeling here of needing to really take care of yourself. Mm-hmm. You got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. So things are good. Things are good. Whatever this is, there's a good energy here, but there's also an energy of maybe holding on to things that don't even have any place with you anymore. Things that should be long gone from your energy. Maybe this time, whatever is happening with the planets is inviting us. It's inviting us to really face things that we've been afraid to face and let go or move forward. So let's see. Because how can you make room for what's meant for you now if you're still holding on to things from the past, things that caused you pain, heartache, or just things that are stale and don't belong with you anymore? All right, so that was from the Rebel deck. Let's see. What do we get from the Monology deck? I've been dealing with that too, to be quite honest with you. And it's like, when you're on this journey, you feel like you're healing. And you are healing. But it comes in phases. It comes in waves. And there's always more to be done. And it hits you out of nowhere. And you're like, am I going through this? Am I going through another phase again? Ooh, be bold and make the first move. So maybe somebody has their eye on you. Or you have your eye on someone, but you know, I feel like there's somebody that has their eye on you. Or if it's not about romance, it's about what is it that you want to move toward. Believe in the impossible on the bottom of the deck. So it seems like maybe you're beating yourself up unnecessarily. It's time to take action. So believe in the impossible. Maybe you're so used to things not working out for you that you're just not trying. You may feel like you're trying, but there's still an energy in your mind that's not really letting you move forward fully. So it's something to think about. Oh. Have faith in your dreams, yes. What is it you want? Some of you may be counting yourself out before you even begin. You're used to other people doing that to you, and you're starting to do it to yourself. I heard someone say once, someone left their stain on you. And maybe that's what's happened here. All of the experiences you've been through, maybe they really hurt you, and without even realizing it, you've accepted those as your truth. And now you think that that's all you deserve, or that there's not a possibility for you to move past it to something you really desire, to a life that would really make you feel blessed. you are blessed, but a life that would really be like something you've always dreamt of. Expect powerful change. Okay, so as you move forward, there are new things waiting for you. It seems like. I love this deck. I really do. Emotions are running high. Have you been finding yourself thinking about things that hurt you in the past? Or remembering people and moments that really kind of embarrassed you or just didn't go the way you wanted them to? Maybe those are getting to you. And yes, what do you need to release? They're here because you need to face them and release them. This is a lot like the reading I just watched from that amazing woman, THRU 2222. Something's holding on to you. Something's holding on to you very tight, and maybe you're holding it back. Maybe you're holding on to and you don't even know it. You might need to be releasing that. And I know it's not as easy as it's not as easy as it sounds, right? It's not. So don't beat yourself up. But when I'm thinking of the ways that we can release the things that have really caused us pain, because I'm doing this too. I'm going through this too. It came out again. When you feel those emotions, let yourself feel them. If you need to cry, first of all, hold on, I'm sorry, this song. You might be thinking of a past love. Someone who you haven't been with in a while, you haven't been speaking to. This is Unchained Melody in the background. And you might be longing for this person, or they could be longing for you, and you feel it. It's pulling on you. However, I'm of the philosophy that we should be moving forward, right? And if this was a painful experience, then you might need to just work through those emotions of pain and admit it to yourself. Man, that really messed me up, right? Hey, Google, lower the volume, please. Mm-hmm. And you can't lower the volume on your actual emotions, right? You have to face them. Otherwise, they'll just keep resurfacing. But when you do face them, a win-win outcome is forecast. So that's what we have from, oh yeah, work through your fears. I didn't even mean to pull that up, but it came out with it. Work through your fears. A win-win outcome is forecast. So something that's been like having a hold on you, it's time to work through those emotions and even with those emotions to move past it. You know that saying, the only way out is through. I think that applies here. Mm-hmm. Okay. Trying to relight this sage. Yeah, and there might be obstacles getting in your way. There might be things like popping up in your line of sight, right? To stop you. You're getting started, you're trying to move forward, moving past the past. But just like I'm trying to light this sage, the lighter's not working. The spark is there, but it's not working. So maybe you're just getting started and you're seeing, oh God, there's no immediate results, so maybe that's not for me. You're being called to be patient. I have a feeling of, when we go into the tarot that the strength card, temperance card are going to come out or they'll at least show themselves, because it seems like there's a need for you to be patient with yourself and with whatever it is that you're moving toward. Because it's not easy per se, but it's something that is for you. So don't give up on yourself before you even get started. All right, so we did the Rebel and Numerology. I think right now I'm going to move into the Tarot. I've heard this song before. I've heard this music. I love music. I think this was playing in The Handmaid's Tale. When June was like finding her way to freedom, realizing that she might actually be free. No, maybe this is for you too. Those things that really, really hurt you in the past, they're not there anymore. Now it's you letting go of them in your mind. Oh, this Palo Santo smells amazing. Love it. Okay. Yeah. This definitely in The Handmaid's Tale. It's called On the Nature of Daylight, which makes perfect sense. Come out of that darkness into the light. Again, easier said than done. But look what's waiting for you when you make a choice. So let's delve into the tarot. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides that surround with love and support those who wish for the highest good of myself and my collective. Those who will help me improve upon shuffling in the future. Please provide messages of truth, guidance where needed for the highest good. Man, this is making me feel emotional. I am very shy, so like even in front of a camera where there's like no one, I think there's no one in this chat, and I'm still working through my anxiety. So maybe it's good as I'm embarking on this new channel that I just get more comfortable in front of the camera. Hopefully when someone needs to see this, they will. All right. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides that surround with love and support. Allow me to tap into the energy that you provide. Woo! Well, that was fast, but we're going to put it back and keep shuffling. What does the collective need to know right now? What does the collective need to know right now from the spiritual realm? What do we need to know? Okay. Page of Cups, reversed. So maybe some sort of new beginning or message of love, some kind of, even though this is not wands, it's cups. Something that was beginning has come to an end. Maybe you're feeling just really tired because it's showed up in the reverse like this, Page of Cups reversed. So what you were beginning and what you do feel like passionate about in some regard, for some reason it's not moving forward right now. What else, please? Page of Swords. So it could be something you've been thinking about and you're not moving on it. And also somebody could be watching you in this energy. Somebody could just be observing you. Or, I never really liked the energy of the Page of Swords because it looks like watching and waiting to cut you off or watching and waiting to stop you from doing something. So maybe somebody else is watching you and thinking that you're not moving forward with something that matters to you. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles, new ventures, the Hermit, going within, keeping it to yourself. So maybe you are working on things. They just can't tell what's going on. You're keeping things to yourself. You're keeping it close to your chest. Yep. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is like misperception. somebody else is watching you and thinking one thing, but this is the reality. But you're in hermit energy. You're not just telling anybody your business. You're going about your business quietly. Real G's move in silence, like lasagna. Is that what they say? All right, so what else about this? The star. And maybe you're working towards something that's going to bring you a lot of success, that's going to see you fulfilled, something that you have been missing for a long time. But here's the Two of Swords here. You're feeling off balance. You're not feeling really steady in this decision. It's like you really want it. You feel in your heart you'd be really good at it, but there's something that's stopping you from going full throttle. What that is, I don't know. Let's see. Just shuffle these again. And I'm going to pull one more card from this deck, and then we'll clarify with the Light Seers Tarot. I love that deck. Oh, 2 came out. You're tired. I know this is the 7 of Wands, but it's giving me like a wounded warrior vibes. You're just tired. You've had to fight for so long. I just heard in my head, all my life I had to fight. And you're tired, but you are close. You're at the cusp. The world is here. The world is here. So you've done a good job. You've accomplished something. It's come to an end. There's a cycle that's coming to a close. This pain from your past, it's not here. It's not out here, but I feel it. And you must be feeling it too. It's time for you to release it, to work through it. What that means for you, I don't know if that means that you need to talk to someone, maybe a therapist. Because it wears on you, right? Always having to be on the defense. It wears on you. And you just kind of tuck it away and you keep moving, but you're tired. You may need to rest. You may need to rest and remember who you are. Remember who the f- you are, right? What did the Rebel deck tell us? You've got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. So whatever this state is that you're in right now, that's making you feel like this, you've been like this for a long time. And whoever this is or these people are, they've been trying to cut you down. It's been purposeful. And you're so tired, but you've been fighting and you look good doing it. And I think right now, it may be time for you to rest because life is never going to be peaches and cream all the time, right? There's always going to be some kind of trial and tribulation, some kind of people who are opposed to you, even when you're sweet as pie. But them being able to get away with treating you like that, that's over. You're stepping into who you really are now. Maybe you're going through another phase of transformation. You've closed out a cycle and you're moving forward, right? Let's see what else comes out. And what's at the bottom of this deck? You're working towards something. And you have been. You don't need the guts and the glory right now. You just want to work on it. That's why the Hermit is here. You're working in silence. And I think what you're being encouraged to do is not to give up. I didn't even shuffle this yet. Right at the bottom, strength. Hold on. Hold on. You've reached the end of something and you're tired, but there's something right on the horizon. Okay? So let's shuffle these and see what the clarifiers are going to be. So then I'm going to probably go to Pilates in a little bit, because that's one of the ways I'm trying to release, getting back into physical health, mental health, and combining those two things. Things like yoga, Pilates are very helpful. Feel free to make fun of my shuffling skills, because I make fun of them too. All things in time, all things in time. It'll come to me eventually. And I'm better than this when I'm not on camera. I told y'all I'm shy. Ooh. Why is the Empress there reversed? Ooh. We'll get into that. I'll do one more. Okay. I know I haven't finished yet, but splitting, Empress reverse, and Three of Wands. Are you getting caught in a cycle of waiting for someone from the past? Or waiting for some kind of recognition from the past, people from the past who never really acknowledged the effort you put in? Don't do that, right? Don't do it. Okay, let's keep shuffling. This is the last one. All right. Clarity on the Page of Cups reversed, please. Clarity on the Page of Cups reversed. Whoa. Well, I didn't intend for this to come out, but it did. With the Six of Pentacles on the Death. To clarify the Six of Cups, or the Page of Cups, I didn't say the Six, I didn't mean to say Six of Cups, but I said it for a reason. Six of Pentacles is here, Page of Cups is here, reversed. False offers, false commitments, false beginnings in love. That could be what this is. Or just false beginnings and things that you had so much beautiful hope for. Like a childlike innocence. You were entering into things in your past with so much hope and trust for people. And this is what you would get. Not in the good way. You would get it in the sense where you would be giving and not receiving, or it would be with such caution that you could never really let your guard down with these people because there was just something off every time. Every time. And here's death for that. That's done. That is done. But what did we see before? You have to decide. You have to decide that it's done. It is. So step into it. Take off the blindfold. Ground yourself. Meditate. Put yourself in a relaxing state of mind, whatever that is, so that when you're experiencing these emotions that are hitting you out of nowhere, these painful feelings from the past, you can transmute them. These could be family situations too. Ten of Pentacles. Family. Maybe business. Things just never quite worked out the way you hoped. That peaked out, but it didn't come out, so I'm going to put it back. All right, clarity on the Page of Swords, please. Clarity on the Page of Swords. Ten of Wands reversed. So they see you. Whoever's been watching you, they see you releasing this past burden. Maybe they see it better than you can. That you're lighter than you used to be in spirit. You're moving away from that heaviness, that heavy energy that had been holding you down for so long. Ooh. Four of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So this card has duality, right? There's fiery energy and creativity, and then there's kind of clarity over here, clear blue skies, and in the center is boredom, dissatisfaction, kind of indecision, right? Oh, I'm stuck between. So maybe you are unspeaking yourself and others can see that, and you're on the road, like we said earlier, right? You're moving toward healing, but there are obstacles and there are memories that keep popping up, and maybe reminders of your past that could have you in this energy, and the people watching you could be in this energy because they're disappointed that you're moving forward. I would say it's time for you to get excited to move out of this negative pattern. Judgment. Oh, no. The Hermit again. The Hermit. No, I didn't ask for any clarifiers just there. So this could be for the Page of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. They're wondering where you are. You know, they just want to know everything you're doing, probably so they can hiss on it. You're not allowing that anymore. You're in the Hermit energy, but you see how she's surrounded by light? She's surrounded by light, even though there's like this dark elusiveness. It kind of looks like she's not in the water, but right by the water. So maybe reflecting, getting peace. You're healing yourself and you're supported. Beautiful illustrations on these cards. 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, victory. That's your victory, healing, going within. And if you've been keeping it to yourself, continue to do that. Because as you know, you've been surrounded by people who you thought you could trust all your life, where it turned out maybe you couldn't. Ace of Wands, so creative ideas, creativity, maybe spirituality. Maybe this has always been something about you. And there's Queen of Wands reversed. So there's somebody who doesn't like this about you, maybe a feminine energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who does not want you to grow in your creativity. They don't like that you have this naturally. Maybe they always saw it even better than you could see it in yourself. And now you're no longer confused. You're no longer juggling, or you're moving away from it. Because you don't want to be stuck, right? This person might have wanted you to be stuck. But you're coming out of that. They can't really see you. You're in hermit mode. So they're kind of wondering what's happening. Could be a water sign as well. Maybe there's more than one person. Of course, it's likely more than one person. Maybe somebody close to you. Maybe somebody, again, in your family, mother figure. Mother, aunt, maybe a female manager in your life. Somebody who holds like a position of authority. Maybe it has to do with work. They're worried about you moving forward into something that belongs to you or something that you deserve. Again, they're trying to figure you out. You're in hermit mode. So this looks like it's clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. I didn't even ask, but it came out. And at the bottom is the Fool. Yeah. So you're in hermit mode, but you are in the Fool energy. You're trying new things, but there's something holding you back. Like we said before, there's something that's giving you hesitation. And hesitation, I've recently heard someone say, hesitation is another form of fear. And when you think about it like that, it's mind-blowing. Because you'll say to yourself, you might lie to yourself, well, I can do it tomorrow. Or I'll think about this on the weekend. The weekend comes. What do? Oh, something else came up. I'll think about this on Monday morning before I start work. Did you really do that? Or have you put off your plans again? Clarity for the Hermit, please. Clarity for the Hermit, please. And we've all done that. But this is about you making the decision for yourself. Get yourself out of this energy. You deserve good things. You deserve to move forward. What those other people thought of you isn't the truth. Look at you. You're entirely capable of freeing yourself. This is now in your mind. This is up to you, whether or not the things that you've been through have taught you enough to move forward, or if you're going to allow them to defeat you so that you have to repeat cycles again. Remember, we started out with the world. Okay. So maybe that's part of why you're in the Hermit energy too, is you're just kind of stuck in your head. Nobody can tell, but you are. And you know what you want to do, but you're allowing yourself to be held from it. You may not even realize that you're doing that. The mind can be very tricky. And so can, I was going to say the devil energy. So I was thinking about clarity for the Star, and the Lovers came out with 3 of Pentacles reversed. So something, you're allowing something to stop you from moving forward towards something that is for you. The Lovers is here. This is Gemini energy. It could mean that somebody is watching you. It could mean, based on the illustration here, that this is something that is unfamiliar to you conventionally. You might be worried that it's taboo, whatever it is you're getting ready to start. But the Star is here, Major Arcana, both of these to support you. This is something that belongs in your path. And right now, it's kind of like you're allowing fear from what other people have said and done to you in the past, inner fear. This has been coming up a lot lately. It's allowing you to stall your progress. And maybe it's because you might need to work with others at some point and you're afraid of that, or just interact with other people and you don't have a lot of trust. Maybe because you've been in hermit energy for so long. What's on the bottom of the deck? Temperance. Patience. Patience. Possibly also Sagittarius energy. So let's clarify the Two of Swords that came out originally. One on the Two of Swords, please. Well, I got three. In the Two of Swords, we have the Fool reversed, not taking that leap of faith, hesitating. Nine of Pentacles reversed. Maybe you're worried that you can't do it on your own. Maybe you're afraid. Yeah, this is fear. This is fear keeping you from moving forward. Four of Pentacles at the bottom. You're trying to protect yourself, but also you're holding yourself back. So what I'm feeling intuitively from this is that you need to strengthen your faith. You need to strengthen your faith and realize that the universe has your back. And those old cycles have come to an end. It's up to you now. You have to show the universe that you can meet them halfway. This cycle has come to an end. You've done work to heal. They've been giving you messages, possibly synchronicities and signs. You've found spirituality. You're here if you're watching this. And it's led you to the end of whatever you were caught in before, whatever that matrix was that had you so caught up in that Eight of Swords energy. It's done. So now you can pull yourself out. Open the gate and walk out into the garden. And that would be your justice. Your justice is in your hands, is what I'm seeing here. We have two more to clarify, right? So let's move on to the Seven of Wands. Oh. For the Seven of Wands, yeah. Earlier we said maybe wounded warrior energy. You've been defending yourself for so long. It's become like a defense mechanism. It's ingrained in you now. And you're tired. What we have clarifying that energy, the Judgment reversed, it's clouding your judgment. It's not allowing you to think clearly. You're plunging deeper. Deep waters, I'm drowning. So you need to face this now. You need to face this now because you're going to fall back into a cycle you have already graduated from. Face it. Heal. What also came out? Four of Swords reversed. Maybe you want to rush into thinking that everything is already fixed or I've healed enough. I just want to be alone. Make sure you're not tricking yourself. We have to be honest with ourselves on a healing journey. It takes time. It takes patience. Remember the Temperance popped out? It's going to take time. And you can still heal during your spiritual journey. You don't have to be perfect. But don't let any of this stop you. Don't let your fears stop you. Chariot reversed is here. It's like you've lost your will. You've lost your determination. Right at the finish line. You're just there. What's at the bottom of the deck before we clarify the world? Page of Pentacles. That new business plan. That new idea. Don't give up on it. Work toward it. Got sticky elbows, huh? Probably will have a different setup the next time I go live. Okay, clarifying the world. We have Justice again. It was at the bottom of the deck before, but now it's here. As above, so below. That's what I'm seeing here. Thank you. These cards are so beautifully done. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Pentacles. Your justice right now is in your hands. You've reached the end of a cycle, and it's really pivotal right now that you hear this and that you really accept what has already happened. Take the lessons from what's already happened and move forward. Don't repeat. You know, they say, earlier in my healing process, I had a thought like, wow, I thought I was fixed already. And then I came into another situation and I was like, wow, this person is so great. This person is so great. I know this will be different. And it wasn't. And in the back of my mind, I knew it wouldn't be, but I kept telling myself otherwise. And I repeated a cycle. I ended up getting my heart broken. It took me months to heal, but I made it back. But don't put yourself back in that situation. If you know in your gut, trust your gut. That's what I'm feeling from this right now. Trust your gut. You've manifested a new life, as above, so below, and it's here for you. That cycle has come to an end, but you have to co-create with spirit. You have to co-create with your spirit team. Show them you believe that these manifestations are possible. You're right at the cusp. That's what I feel like I need to tell you. Any other cards want to come out to clarify the world? Seven of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. It will grow. Don't give up on yourself before you even start. Just because other people want to give up on you, or they're used to giving up on you, or they made you feel like you weren't worthy. Who are they? God says you are worthy. Spirit is supporting you. What you're beginning, where we saw that Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck a few minutes ago, it's growing. It will grow. The seeds you plant will grow. Work toward them. They lead you to the King of Pentacles energy, to a successful business, to a successful outcome. Whether this is just you leaving people behind that you're struggling to leave behind. You know they don't fit in your life anymore. Do what you need to do for you. Be strong, be patient. It's going to take a little time. It's going to take your emotional energy. So rest when you can. Do what you need to do to make yourself feel safe. Do what you need to do to make yourself feel relaxed, to make yourself feel joy. Make sure you take time for that. Balance it out between the work you're doing, okay? So, is there anything else that wants to come out before I move on to the final oracle messages? You might be afraid of letting your guard down. You got the Five of Swords here with the Nine of Wands reversed. You're so accustomed of having your guard up, and you don't have to completely let it down. Like we said in the beginning, I think I did say there will be people still that'll try to throw you off your path. As you heal, the further you go, that's never going to stop. So you won't necessarily need to have your guard completely down, but you don't always have to have it up either. You just have to be smart. The Nine of Wands is all about being cautious, but don't do it to a toxic manner. Like, this is giving me devil energy, where because of the way that people have treated you, you don't trust anyone. You barely trust yourself to let anyone new in. You don't trust yourself to interact with people. Do not allow that to win, because that's not true. That's not true. You are so worthy of friends, family, and lovers who will give you what you really deserve. A good, loving, trusting environment. You deserve those things. Don't block yourself off from it now. Don't ruin that shit being stuck in your head, thinking of all the ways that people will betray you, because that's what's happened in the past. That cycle is over, okay? They'll try it, but you have the tools now in your toolkit to move past them. You know better now. You'll know that you'll listen to your gut. You'll be discerning. It's time to come out of the cold. It's time to come out of the cold. You will not be stuck. Right below that, Three of Cups reversed. Seven of Cups reversed. Make the decision. You have to choose. Don't choose. I mean, right now it seems like you're choosing subconsciously because these things are they've attached themselves to you, these negative mindsets. So reverse that. Get yourself out of this confused, indecisive, stuck energy and make the decision to move forward. Make the decision to dump the people who you couldn't trust in the past, who you couldn't celebrate with. It's difficult, but cut them off if you have to. Do what you have to do to guard your inner peace. And then you'll be headed right towards the 10 of Pentacles. You're almost there. Work toward it. Oh my gosh, when I said that, I started hearing that Disney song from The Princess and the Frog. Almost there. Yes, and she was almost there, but what was she surrounded with? She was working toward opening her own business, right? And then she met a man, but she was surrounded by illusions. She ended up meeting a frog, actually. There was an entity there that wanted to trick her. And what did he do? He wanted to give her everything she'd ever hoped for, but it wasn't true. It was just going to trap her. So be discerning. You are almost there. Be smart. Remember what you've learned. Know who you can and can't trust. You already know. And when you meet new people, listen to your gut. Don't let fear guide you, but listen to your gut. It will light the way. Yes. All right, I'm going to close out with the tea leaf oracles. What do the tea leaf oracles have to say to the collective? It's a lot. This deck is so big. Let's see. Success. There's a duality here. We have cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life, and success. You're right in between. Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Like there's something that's waiting for you. There's something you've been working toward or something that belongs to you. You're getting there. But it's not some instant gratification thing. It's something that's going to require work. And you're tired because your life has not been that easy. It hasn't. And maybe people can't see that, but it doesn't matter what they see. You know, you keep working earnestly toward your goal, okay? September is here. Maybe the month of September will be significant. I'm a Virgo. My birthday's in September. Club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. And forces working against you, just like we just mentioned about the princess and the frog. There were forces working against her. What protected her? Her integrity, her discernment, and her willpower, chariot energy. Determination. Trust your gut and take with you the lessons you've already learned, okay? And I feel like I should close out with some messages from the Empress Oracle. I really like this Oracle deck. Let me shuffle these cards really quick. This is from Jennifer at Soul Source Tarot. She created this deck. And it's a very thorough deck. I like it a lot. So we'll see what it has to say. Okay. Oh. Okay, so there may be a situation coming up. This is only lust. So be discerning. Is that what you want? 777. So this number might be important for you. Could be correlated to your life path number, with staying on your path, which is going on with the reading that we just done, right? Stay on your path. You've come too far. Don't let fear hold you back, and don't let anyone disguised, like an enemy disguised as a friend, knock you off your path. A lover who is only there for the ass and doesn't care anything about your spirit or a connection with you truly. Is that what you want for yourself? I don't think so. Yeah. So again, use your discernment. Look deeper. Something is hidden. If you feel something in your gut, that's you being led by your highest self. I truly believe that. So take heed. Any other messages that need to come out for this reading from the Empress Oracle? Yes. You are protected. You are protected in this situation. Okay. God is watching. He has your back. Your spirit team has your back. They may be trying to send you messages. Pay attention to your dreams. You're at the end of one cycle, maybe headed toward another. You could be going through another awakening phase. If you've been on this path, maybe you're going through your first one or you're going through additional. Pay attention to the messages you're receiving. Not only your dreams, but signs and synchronicities. Let's see. Anything else that wants to come out? Anything else to close out? Okay. Love. Hurricane season ahead. Bad advice from a friend or a family member. So this is just kind of driving home. There's going to be some sort of temptation here, some sort of situation that will tempt you away from the progress you've made. Something that's going to remind you of who you used to be and try to pull you back into that. Could be a Gemini. Maybe this is a continuance of something that started in Gemini season. Take your time. Speeding causes accidents. Be discerning. Remember what you've already learned. Consider that you don't want to repeat the lessons you've already learned. And this cycle is over. Be smart. All right. Any final cards that want to come out for the collective? A message is coming that you do not want to hear. Maybe this is from somebody you know. Maybe it is a Gemini that you know already. You're being advised to be smart about the situation. Drop the weight. Block them. I don't know if you can see that clearly. Block them is at the bottom of the deck. All right? Drop the weight. I think I said earlier in the reading, you're getting lighter. See this? You're ascending. You're ascending. All you have to do is move past those heavy feelings that have been bogging you down, that fear of failure, your attachment to results I'm feeling. Surrender and just live. Be the fool. Step into your new path. Step into your new journey. Continue to work toward what brings you joy. Continue to grow that new business, that new mindset, that new group of friends. Don't let fear hold you back. Okay, drop the weight and block whoever this person is. You'll know. You will know. You'll feel it. Listen to your gut. Something is telling me to do. I've done so many oracle cards, but I like to be thorough. So something's telling me to do the power of surrender cards. I already have them here. Bear with me for just a second. I am at 48 minutes. Wow. This is the daily message. I'm going to have to figure out if I want to do shorter messages or just do longer messages every day. Or, I've got to get my schedule together. Some people say they only upload once a week. I don't know. My channel's about 1 week old today, so. What does the collective need to surrender in this situation? What does the collective need to surrender in this situation? Surrender to the idea that you can fix someone. So this must be that person that you'll be tempted. You will be tempted. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So if somebody you know has been doing you wrong or they have in the past and they come back with their tail between their legs, it looks like you're being advised to send them on their way. And for you, that will be justice in its own way. For you to move on. They have to learn their lessons. And if they're on this journey, they may not even know it yet. You sending them along without taking them back or without trying to heal them or fix a situation that's expired, that'll be justice. And maybe it'll set them on the right path. Surrender to passion, where we talked about surrendering to what brings you joy. Get out of your head and feed the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Yes, confirmation. Confirmation. Is there anything else the collective needs to surrender in this situation? Surrender to trust came out, but it came out reversed. So again, this is your intuition. You have to be discerning. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. So yeah, this is all about discernment. You have to be bold in your decision making. You can't let fear hold you back anymore. This is up to you. You have to decide. Bottom of the deck, surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Hello. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. You are right there. If you have stayed with me this long after you started watching the video, thank you so much. I hope that this message has really helped you. Understand that you are worthy of all the good things you've dreamed of. You are. And you're being told to let go of those painful memories and thoughts about yourself. Those aren't true. All that's real is this present moment and where you're going. Visualize it, continue to manifest, and then meet the spirit realm halfway by working toward it. Thank you so, so much. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful day whenever you do see this. Bye-bye. Until next time.